There are many other tools. There are many other tasks like the configuration drift detection we mentioned before. A monitor for configuration drift by comparing the actual state of cloud's resources against the desired state defined in the infrastructure code. Secret management, implement secure secret management practices to protect sensitive information like the API keys, passwords, cryptographic keys used by cloud resources. In many videos previously, I mentioned least privilege access. Enforce least privilege access controls by restricting permission and privilege granted to cloud resources based on the principle of least privileges. Principles to ensure consistency and reduce security risk by treating cloud resources as immutable and replacing them with new instances instead of modifying the existing one. Let's jump on the new continuous monitoring and compliance. Implement continuous monitoring solution to detect and respond to security threats in real time. Use cloud native security services and tools for monitoring, logging, auditing cloud environments. So cloud native security services and tools are specifically designed to address security challenges in cloud environments, providing capabilities such as threat detection, vulnerability management, access control, encryption, and compliance monitoring. Cloud native security services and tools like AWS. AWS provide IAM, enables to manage access to AWS services and resource securely. Amazon Guard Duty, a managed threat detection service and continuously monitor for malicious activity and unauthorized behavior of in AWS account. AWS Security Hub provides a centralized view of security alerts and compliances status across AWS accounts. Similarly, many other Amazon Inspector, Amazon Key Management Service, and Amazon Mackey for data security and data privacy service. Azure also provide Azure Active Directory, Azure Security Center, Azure Sentinel. This is a SIEM solution, Azure Key Vault, Azure Information Protection, Azure DOS Protection. Google provide IAM services, Google Cloud Security Command Center, Security Scanner, Key Management Services, Google Cloud Armor, and Google Cloud Data Loss Prevention. Similarly, there are multiple third-party security tools like HashiCorp Vault, Twistlock, Sysdig Secure, Trend Micro Cloud One. So organizations can look for these tools to understand more about it. So let's jump on to the next. Identity and access management, which we mentioned in the previous slide as well. Implement least privilege principles and enforce strong authentication mechanism to control access to cloud resources. Use role-based access control, multi-factor authentication, and identify federation to manage user access securely. Least privilege principle, role-based access control, RBAC, and multi-factor authentication, MFA, are fundamental concepts in cybersecurity that help organizations enforce strong access control and reduce the risk of unauthorized access to sensitive resources. Now, let's jump on to the encryption and data protection. Very important topic. Industry standard encryption algorithm, key management, and rotation practices are essential component of data security strategies, helping organizations protect sensitive information from unauthorized access and ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data. That's a CIA from the information security. Let's talk about it. Encrypt data at rest and in transit using industry standard encryption algorithm and protocols. Implement key management and rotation practices to secure encryption keys effectively. So we can use encryption algorithm. What are these? Encryption algorithms are mathematical formulas used to convert plain text data into ciphertext. So rendering it unreadable to unauthorized users. Industry standard encryption algorithms are widely recognized and accepted for their security properties and performances. So the common algorithm like we commonly hear is Advanced Encryption Standard, AES, which is widely used for securing data at rest and in transit. AES support key sizes 128, 192 or 256 bits. RSA, an asymmetric encryption algorithm used for encrypting data and digital signatures. So RSA is commonly used in public key infrastructure PKI systems. Ecliptic curve cryptography, ECC, a suite of cryptographic algorithm based on ecliptic curves, offering strong security with a smaller key size compared to RSA. Similarly, secure hash algorithm SHA is also there. SHA 256 are used for generating messages, digest, and verifying data integrity. Best practices: select encryption algorithm based on their security properties, performance, characteristics, and suitability for specific use cases. It's a big topic, so I will try to cover that in the next video. Now let's talk about incident response and remediation plan, which I covered in like multiple videos. So here it is as well. So develop incident response plan and playbook tailored to cloud environments. Conduct regular security drills, tabletop exercises to test incident response procedures. Automate incident response workflows to enable rapid detection, analysis, and remediation of secure incident. Now, collaboration and integration. Foster collaboration between development operations and security teams through shared goals, responsibilities, and metrics. Integrate security tools and processes seamlessly into the CI/CD pipeline to promote DevSecOps practices. Next is continuous improvement. Collect and analyze security metrics to measure the effectiveness of DevSecOps practices and identify areas for improvement. Conduct regular retrospective to reflect on successes, challenges, and lessons learned, and integrate on security processes accordingly. Conclusion: by following these guidelines and integrating security into every stage of the development and deployment life cycles, organizations can build a robust cybersecurity posture in cloud environment while enabling agility, scalability, and innovations through DevSecOps practices. That's all from me now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing for more learning videos in the future. Thank you for listening to me.